For many years we traveled and watched the Jayhawks. One disappointing season-ending game, we were heading back and we were just talking, you know, there's more to life, there's more to church, there's more to God's mission for us than just following Jayhawks around. So we took into prayer and through prayer decided that it was a mission trip that would be our next adventure.
And so we went to Thailand, and it was tough because we had never been to another country, but it was wonderful to see what God was doing.
Because my idea of a mission trip was hammering nails and fixing stuff, and we did not do that. We were fixing relationships with individuals, with kids, and the adults that are on staff there. We were fixing relationships with Jesus and with us.
After we got home from Thailand, we knew that we wanted to make a difference. We saw what One Life does. They feed the kids, they teach them about Jesus, they make sure that they have an education and that they're loved and cared for. And so we wanted to make sure that we took part in that. One Saturday morning, I just felt really, really strong about praying about where God was leading us this year. And after I finished praying, I got a phone call, like in 5 or 10 minutes. And God said, ask us if we would go to South Africa. I was like, no way. South Africa is not where I want to go. But I wanted to be obedient. And oh my goodness, South Africa is the place that God wants us to be. It's been amazing just seeing what is happening with One Life and the kids over there.
To wrap my arms and my mind around the villages that we went into, it's just, it wowed me in so many different ways. We also go into this unincorporated parts of this big city of Port Elizabeth where there's despair and poverty. But when you get your mind past that and you relationship and engage with teenagers and kids that have the same desire in life to live and hear about Jesus, it's beautiful. And so South Africa has become our mission. Not that anything we've done, we've just been obedient to what God's called us to do. I love kids, I love teenagers, and I get to engage. There's violence, there's drug abuse, there's physical abuse and alcohol abuse and just not a good environment. For us to be able to go and just love on those is so vital, so important.
So last year we got to meet our third sponsored child, which is Snow, and she's an orphan because both of her parents have died from AIDS. And so it was special to meet this beautiful little girl.
And see her just being herself, that will put a smile on your face.
So when it came to sponsoring a child, I didn't want an emotional attachment, just a financial commitment. But when I saw Mike, Sandy, and Sano together, I knew I was missing out. 2 weeks after I left Sano in South Africa, I was in India at a One Life Children's Home. And I found myself for the first time face to face with Monica, my One Life sponsored child. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, our lives were changed. Our lives were transformed. She cried tears of joy, and I just held her. She was just amazed. She couldn't believe that somebody would care enough to give her a shot at life.
I studied in New Life 11 years and waited a long time to meet my sponsor, so I was very happy. When I first time meet him, I call him Daddy. That was the best feeling.
To have the opportunities for each and every one of us is to engage and say, yes, I am going to be a part of this One Life and sponsor a kid. that's a no-brainer. And the end result, whether you meet them or not, is just trust me. It's beautiful.